Good morning, this bright, beautiful, beautiful morning. I discovered something this morning, and I want to share it with you. But before I do, I want to explain to you why this happened. Look at how wet this deck is. Do you see the puddles of water? Do you hear the drips? Do you see them? Look at how wet this wall is. This wall is wet. Look at that. You see that? That is one wet wall. This is all morning dew. Every morning for the past few weeks, we have come out to drippy drippy. When you look down into the garden, everything is moist. Everything. But is this what I wanted to show you? Nope. This is what I wanted to show you. I decided to take a stroll through the garden this morning to see if there was anything new. And oh boy, is there something new. Flowers on my Granny Smith apple tree. Flowers. The whole tree covered in flowers in September. Come on, September, guys. September. What on earth? It's a little out of season, isn't it? I mean, right? Now, normally in the morning, the bees would be all over these trees. I haven't seen any. But who knows? Maybe they'll come. It's still quite early. Normally, apple trees require another tree of a different cultivar in order to produce fruit. So I don't know if I'm going to get fruit out of this, but wow, isn't this amazing? I want to show you something else. And look over here. That's a blackberry. Little late or early, depending on what you think, but a blackberry flower in September. Do you see that lone peach flower? Yep, there's a peach flower in September. There's another one. You know, the tree's losing its leaves for the winter, and at the same time, it's getting new leaves and flowering. Look, there's another one. Now, I don't see bees, but I hear buzzing, so I'm going to make the assumption that they'll arrive here soon. In the meantime, I'm looking at the grapes here. The grapes are just beginning to ripen. Now, the nice thing about Isabella grapes is that they don't always ripen at the same time. So when you pick them like you're picking berries. So those purple ones are ripe. Purple ones are ripe. So, yep, I'm going to start harvesting those. And look at this lantana. It just appeared here one day. Apparently birds brought it. And the rosemary. Look at that. The rosemary's flowering. Isn't that beautiful? So here we are at the end of summer. It's the hardest time of the year for the bees because there isn't much food for the bees. But look at this. This is a jungle of forage. Look at that. And the rose bushes in the background. Look at all this food for the bees. I'm looking forward to them showing up. So why is this happening? Why is everything flowering out of season? Well, sometimes it does. But the biggest part, I think, is because the Israeli summer is so hot and a lot of things go dormant in the summer. They want to preserve water. The microorganisms in the soil, they go dormant because it's too hot. There's not enough water. Now we have the fall season, and we're now getting a lot of condensation, a lot of morning dew, and the soil is waking up. And when the soil wakes up, so do the trees. And they say, "Ooh, good morning. It's time to flower." So this isn't the first time I've had trees flower out of season. And it used to frustrate me. It absolutely used to frustrate me. Because, when the tree fruits out of season, the fruit may not survive because of cold, not enough sunlight. When you get flowers like this, other trees aren't available for the cross-pollination. And it almost seems like a waste. But then I learned about the soil microbiology. And now I understand why it happens. So even if I do not receive fruit, this tree is happy right now. And that makes me happy. I know that I have living soil. I know it's waking up for my winter garden. And I will show you my winter garden in another video. So I hear the buzzing. The bees are on this tree, on the lemon tree. You see the lemon tree is filling up with flowers again. So the bees are in the garden. They'll eventually get to the apple tree. The bees arrived. The bees arrived. Yay! Yay! In the meantime, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Until next time.